The Wonder in On the Road, Electric Kool-Aid Acid Test, I love that title, and Easy Rider. This essay explores the cultural and historical evolution of the Wonder figure in 1960s America. Calling upon Jack Kerouac's On the Road from 1957, Tom Wolfe's Electric Kool-Aid Acid Test from 1968, acetate, wow, that's another story. And Dennis Hopper's Easy Rider from 1969, as a progression of this figure, the manifestation of the white nomad explores the privileged notion of travel, self-expression, and the romanticization of the American road as a cultural phenomenon. Welcome, Taylor.
Thanks for being with us here. So for my presentation, I'm going to be focusing just on Easy Rider. A man went looking for America and couldn't find it anywhere. The Wanderer and On the Road, and Easy Rider. In the early stages of this project, I found myself walking down Michigan Avenue one night when a window display caught my eye. Dimly lit and decked out in leather and flannel, the display is reminiscent of a cultural phenomenon and lifestyle, one which beckons viewers to jump in a car, hit Route 66, and go west, or towards this rebellious lifestyle fit with motorcycles and leather jackets. Adorned with Southwestern rugs, Baker Boy hats, Triumph motorcycle signs, and alcohol, Ralph Lauren was trying to sell an escaper lifestyle as luxury, placing Bob Dylan-esque outfits next to James Dean-esque leather jackets. This display calls upon one of the most romanticized periods in American history, marked by rebellion, freewheeling, and Americana. Ralph Lauren is not just selling clothes, it is selling a mentality, a stylized romanticization of history. As I stared at this display, I questioned the evolution of this cultural phenomenon as it cemented an ideology and movement all at once. I also offer the idea that perhaps these countercultural icons are not as radical as they seem and borrow from conservative ideologies. Contradictory in nature, the rugged cowboy and the free-spirited hippie have a lot more in common than you would think. I decided to analyze the progression and popularity of the wandering figure in 1960s America, starting with On the Road and ending with Easy Rider. As history progresses, the hobo hero embodied by Sal Paradise in On the Road critiques American values, as Easy Rider's modern-day cowboy is an embodiment of American values. This change alludes to America in transition, as the search for America on the road is met with a romanticized simplicity as the rejection of societal norms fueled the cross-country road trip. Easy Rider, on the other hand, is the end of an era.
Avengers Infinity War is shadowing records around the world.
Notice you've copied my beard?
Be a part of cinematic history. Avengers Infinity War. Rated PG-13. See it today.
This year, the judges of the Cannes Film Festival presented the award Best Film by a New Director to Easy Rider. It's the story of a man who went looking for America and couldn't find it anywhere. Easy Rider stars Peter Fonda.
It's not every man that can live off the land, you know. You do your own thing in your own time. You should be proud.
Also starring Dennis Hopper, the award-winning director of Easy Rider.
Yeah, look, I gotta get out of here, man. We got things we want to do, man. I gotta get out of here, man.
Co-starring Jack Nicholson.
You got this here, see, scissor happy beautify America thing going on around here. They're trying to make everybody look like Yul Brynner. You know, this used to be a hell of a good country. I don't understand what's going on with it.
Everybody got chicken, man. That's what happened.
Hey, you got a room? Yeah, but can to tell. Well, a man might find a bed.
And then the little fellow said,
They scared of what you represent to them.
All we represent to them, man, is somebody needs haircut.
Oh, what you represent to them is freedom.
What the hell's wrong with freedom, man? That's what it's all about.
Released in 1969, Easy Rider solidified its popularity within the road genre as well as being the last celebration of the countercultural spirit. A man went looking for America and couldn't find it anywhere, the tagline for the film alludes to the lost nature of the American landscape trying to be recaptured by these two riders. Their experience as outsiders on the back roads in the South illuminates the bigotry and intolerance in America as two long hairs and their extension of unadulterated freedom would in the end be the death of them. The two characters as classic manifestations of American history, Billy as a projection of Western myth and Captain America as well, an American icon, alludes to the symbolic nature of their journey. As a trip across country with money, drugs, and motorcycles be a search for a cultural and spiritual identity. Captain America, played by Peter Fonda, is decked out with a leather jacket with the American flag, matching helmet and motorcycle. His romanticization of the American landscape lies within freedom in making your own way, as seen with the farmer he admires from living off the land and the commune he stays with momentarily. Billy, played by Dennis Hopper on the other hand, is a symbol of the frontier, decked in a leather fringed jacket, cowboy hat, and a crushed shell necklace. As American icons, the two are modern-day cowboys, reclaiming the pioneer spirit of the late 1960s. As a marriage between Western myth and countercultural ideology, the hippie and the cowboy share the basic tenets of the cowboy code. I Just Want to Be a Cowboy by Michael Allen uses the cowboy code to discuss the similarity between these two figures. Quote, the fundamental tenets of the code encompass qualities of wanderlust, love of nature, strength, courage, adaptability, loyalty, stoicism, individualism, egalitarianism, and independence, end quote. These traits are found within both communities as the code to live by and are embodied through the rodeo life and commune living as groups of individuals. The cowboy code can be best described and illustrated through the two characters within Easy Rider, as Billy and Captain America stick together for their journey on the road. As the marriage between the two figures in American history alludes to a new projection of the wandering ideal, the cowboy and the hippie come together as one American icon in Easy Rider. With the death of Billy and Wyatt also comes the death of an American ideal, as the search for America came up short. As Billy and Wyatt went out on the open road searching for America, they are instead affected by the backwards nature of the South, as the freedom they've embodied threatened the rest of the nation. The cosmic cowboy in Easy Rider's journey alludes to an America that has failed its ideals. As a countercultural figure, the otherness of the two characters represented alludes to an America that was in a transition, not yet fully ready for full change. The freewheeling spirit of the 1960s in The Wanderer goes up in smoke as the death of Billy in Captain America is the death of the romanticization of the American road. These two characters are immortalized in film as an iconic overexertion of this ideal and spirit of the decade, as the optimism of the previous years was dying out. Towards the end of the movie, the realizations on behalf of both Billy and Wyatt allude to a journey that failed. Not only did the two not find their place in American society, they were ultimately wiped out of it as their symbolic death at the endpoint to the countercultural spirit of the decade. Through studying the progression of this figure, the Wanderer in the 1960s shifts from hobo hero to cosmic cowboy as the outcast of society turns to a national icon as testaments to the American dream or the lack thereof. Thank you.